The prisoner would take his medication, then secretly spit it out when the guard wasn't looking. Once alone, he'd pull out antibiotics bought at great cost, tie fishing line around the bottle, and secure the other end to a back molar. With everything ready, he'd place the bottle in his mouth and swallow it without hesitation. Next, he took apart a lighter, keeping only the flint, which he hid under a fingernail. Then he tied his wrist with a shoelace, placed his thumb on the edge of a table, and with a forceful push from his foot and wrist, dislocated his thumb in one sharp twist. The pain was searing, but he clenched his teeth in silence, knowing this was his only shot at escape. The man was a high-security inmate serving life for 2 murders. He thought he'd die in prison, but soon an opportunity arose. Police Captain John's son had leukemia, and by sheer chance, the prisoner's bone marrow was a perfect match. John had no choice but to ask the prisoner to donate his marrow. To John's surprise, the man agreed immediately, but on one condition: he be allowed to smoke in prison and have unrestricted access to the library. John found the terms surprisingly simple. In his desperation to save his son, he agreed. Little did he know he'd stepped into a trap. Smoking wasn't the real goal. The flint inside the lighter was, and the library visits were a cover to steal detailed hospital blueprints. Once prepared, under heavy guard, he was taken to the hospital where John's son was treated. With his hands cuffed behind him, bone marrow extraction seemed impossible. As officials discussed solutions, the man had already maneuvered the antibiotic bottle into his mouth. At the doctor's insistence, his cuffs were removed and he was strapped to a bed. Anesthesia was administered. Unbeknownst to them, he'd already crushed the bottle and swallowed the antibiotics. Soon the confused doctor noticed something wrong. According to his vitals, the man wasn't under anesthesia at all. But as they prepared to re-administer the drugs, the man had already begun his move.